She feels threatened by me, and you know what? I can understand why.
Dirty motherfucker.
Welcome to the Breakroom, where no matter who you are or what reality you're from, we're here to deliver a fourth wall break and help you escape your daily grind. After rewatching the first two Hawkeye episodes, I've come to some conclusions that I want to share and hope you'll enjoy. So far, we've been delivered two major subplots, and to be clear, there are many, but I believe the main ones are who killed Armand and who will ultimately be the main villain of the show. Let's start with Armand's killer. From the beginning of the show, we're made to suspect Jack, as that is Kate's hunch. Armand clearly died of a stab wound. Jack is really Jock, aka the swordsman, and there's the butterscotch connection. But my mind is stuck on a key moment from the first episode in which Kate overhears an argument between Eleanor and Armand. You can clearly hear him state an empire built on lies. What could Armand have seen or heard that he's describing? And if it was enough for him to threaten Eleanor, why wouldn't he just out her to Jack? End of story. Well, before we get any further into that, let's flash back to the beginning of the show. We're introduced to Kate's parents just prior to the Battle of New York. They're arguing. Kate's mother's pointing out how solutions don't just fall from the sky, ironically. And we're looking at Brian Darcy James, de-aged. Why de-age a character if he's simply going to die and not be seen again? Why not just cast someone younger? In the comics, not only is Kate Bishop's dad very much alive, but he's also got a seat at the table in the Kingpin's crime syndicate. And he's a client of Madame Mask. So my thought there is, what if this isn't the last we're going to see of Kate's dad? What if he's not actually dead? He dies off screen. We never see him lifeless. His funeral is even a closed casket. Armand would sound pretty crazy claiming to his nephew that he saw Eleanor with her dead husband, wouldn't he? But you know what? Let's say on that end, I'm wrong. Kate's dad really is dead. There are also plenty of signs pointing to someone else but Jack killing Armand. In the Matt Fraction Hawkeye run, there's a villain called Madame Mask, who has a run-in with Kate Bishop and Clint Barton, and who also hosts an auction. What if that Armand-Eleanor conversation was about her business having financial issues? What if she hired the tracksuits to rob the auction? I'll admit, that part gets messy when they learn Kate's name and are still pursuing her. But at the time they start to pursue her, they think they're pursuing the Ronin, and continue because it's either their own business or they and Eleanor only see the Ronin leaving Armand's apartment with her security tech. Remember, they've got eyes everywhere. Moving past all that, if you've read that Matt Fraction run, then right away you've noticed Kate's mom has very similar hairstyle and features. Add to that, she's played by a prominent actress in Vera Farmiga. And also, Marvel has seemed to follow a pattern in this show of introducing red whenever villainy or danger is near. We see it with young Kate right before the Chitauri start to attack New York. Obviously, there's the red tracksuits. Echo is red when we're finally introduced to her. And then there's Eleanor, who is pretty much wearing a shade of red every damn time we see her. I don't know much, folks, but I do know Armand clearly hated this woman, and I'm sure we'll learn the context of that conversation Kate overheard at some point before the end of this series. Until that time, I'm not sold that Jack actually killed Armand, no matter how much butterscotch he's holding. We also need to learn who the real main villain is, why the Avengers watch is being stolen, and when and or if Yelena will actually find Clint before the end of this series. That's all I have for now. Until next time, this has been your fourth wall break. And now, your moment of memes.